Hello and welcome to Nerds Plays. Today we're going back in time to when we played board games a lot. And we are doing Tabletop Wednesdays now in Tabletop Simulator. Today we are playing Cape May. And we are joined by Kyle.
Yo.
Adam. And two people playing as one. Never been on the show before.
Hey, it's Suzanne.
Hey, it's Jimmy.
Did you forget our names? Because that's weird, because we're your parents.
No, I thought you wanted to introduce yourselves. First time here.
Kind of left us hanging there, didn't he?
Yeah, he introduced the two other people who've literally been on their previous episodes, but not the two new people.
Yeah.
And we've got two new people. Wait, who will sit down? Oh, you two. And who are you?
So yeah, we're playing Cape May.
Thanks,
Are you
Del.
going to say who it's by?
It is by Thunderworks Games.
And are you going to say who made the mod?
I actually don't know who made them off the top of my head.
The mod creator is the player known as Tiger Brood.
Thank you,
Credit where
Tiger
credit is
Brood.
due.
Hey, Dilly, you know who else did, what other games are Thunderworks?
What other games?
Lockup and Lockup Breakout.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. We just reviewed those.
Completely.
We did the preview for the Kickstarter.
Usually there's some semblance of a style that goes between the games, but this is completely different.
I have a double barrel Winchester.
Like, I can tell a Jamie game when I look at a Jamie game.
True story.
So, let's start with rules. Right, Rule Master Adam?
So, do you like playing Monopoly, but not like actually paying other people? Do you know how to own land and always hear the term location, location, location? Well, Cape May might be the game for you. This game corresponds with land ownership combined with point management and money management. In this game, we will each take turns taking actions throughout the 4 seasons of a year, 3 rounds per season, and in doing so, we will buy property, expand our property, possibly watch some birds, and try and gain a stable income in order to get the most amount of points at the end of the game. Now, the board is already set up according to how the game starts. 70% of it is set up when you load up the game via Tabletop Simulator. Thank you to Tiger Brood. But we did have to do a little setup on our own, which was mainly just issuing money and issuing cards to people. So, if everybody will look at their respective place, you will notice a few things on your side of the board. First off, everybody was given $20. I gave everybody 5 ones, 1 5, 1 10. You can technically distribute it as many different ways as you want. I just thought that this was the simplest. Your placard is a form of reference telling you what you can do on your turn and how things will cost and what income will give you when you buy and upgrade property. To your right-hand side, they are your representation of what type of building you have on the player board. And in everybody's hand is currently their hand that will expand more, but currently it is 7 cards known as movement. So the way the game is played is we give out this binocular to, technically the game says, the first person to go in the first round is the last person who went to a beach.
Oh,
Who
that's
would
the
that be?
3-way tie.
Oh, 2-way player tie. So
Okay.
then either one of you can choose who goes first, but I'll explain the rules so you can think about who wants to go first. So, there are 12 rounds to this game, indicated by the lighthouse symbol that is over here in the top left corner of the board. You have 3 seasons. You have 3 turns per season, 12 turns in total, and after the 12th turn is ended, we count up who has the most prestige at the end of the game. The prestige is symbolized by these blue stars that are on these cards down here, but they're on a multitude of cards. This is just what the symbol looks like. So this is the prestige symbol. Look out for that later. On your turn, actually, let me go back to the actual rules so I don't. Mind you, I just read this about 20 minutes ago. Okay, so the very first thing that happens on a round consists of every player taking their 3 actions in order. At the beginning of the round, you flip over the first event card, and everybody follows the event card. Whether the event says do it now or do it during this round depends on the card itself. But you always flip this over at the beginning of the round with the exclusion of the first round. The first round, nothing happens. I also already shuffled up all the cards, but feel free to shuffle them if you want. So... Shit, who dropped?
What?
It was Brady, you're good.
Okay. So, you have several things on your turn that you can do. A shorthand of what you can do is on the left-hand side of your placard, but I will go in depth. You have 3 things on your turn, and you can do the same thing multiple times on your turn. The first thing is play a movement card. We each have 7 cards in our hands, labeled 1 through 7, and when you play the card, you put it in your discard pile and move that corresponding number of spaces. Now, if you look on the board itself, you will notice some tiles are just regular sidewalks, some have arrows, and some have other symbols. When you move, you can go wherever you want, obviously 1 space at a time, with the exclusion of the arrows. If you land on an arrow space, you must continue going on that arrow when you have to move forward. So I will say, for instance, if I'm here and I move 2 spaces, I have to go 1, 2. I cannot go 1 because it is the wrong direction. But if I was here, I could go 1, 2, or 1, 2, because it does not have a directional to it. Basically, pay attention to one-way lanes. You know how to drive. You're good citizens. But you must go the number of spaces on the card that you played. So if you played a 3, you must move 3. You cannot move 3 or less. If the card has a number on it and a minus, you have to pay that much money in order, or sorry, not the minus, but just the number. If it has a number and a money, like a money coin behind it, you have to pay that amount. So it does get costly if you want to be more strategic of moving really fast or really slow. The second thing is build adjacent cottage or shop. So when you are moving around the board, you will eventually get to an area where you will be next to an open lot. You can build for a corresponding amount of money, which I will show in a second, to any lot that you are adjacent to. And adjacent is shown by the little white dots on the squares or hexagons. So if I am here, I cannot build here because I am not next to the white dot. You have to be on a space that you are next to the dot in order to build something upon. In order to build something, you must pay the corresponding cost with the type of building and the type of land. So, keep going with this example. I want to build a square. A square is a residential area. The residential area will put on a, I'm gonna say that's brown. Yeah, we'll go with brown. It's called dirt, but I'll just say it brown for color. So if I want to put a residential area on a dirt or brown location, it will cost me 3 gold to pay for it, but then my total income will go up by 2. Your total income goes up every time you buy a property and or upgrade a property, and it goes up by the corresponding number on that set location. So cottages go up by a certain amount, and then when you upgrade to a Victorian, they go up by 1. Shops get upgraded by get bought by a certain amount, and then get 2 more currency when they go into a business. If you get a landmark, they do not increase your currency, but they are a good end game potential material. So do not exclude them, but just note that they will not give you an income. Upgrading an adjacent cottage, Victorian, or shop. Much like I just explained, if you are standing next to one of your own properties on an adjacent spot, you can pay the corresponding amount of money. So keeping with the brown dirt instance, I can pay 5, and I can upgrade this residence to a Victorian, so you could put the corresponding spot on top of that. I will pay 5, and then my income will go up by 1 more. Now, granted, it doesn't seem like a lot of more money, because you are paying a lot more for not as much income, but that does get you a good amount of potential prestige points at the end of the game. Obviously, everything you do is for prestige points. The next thing that you can do on your turn is draw 2 activity cards and keep 1. Now, everybody has been dealt 2 activity cards to start the game. They are the little house with the purple background that I put to the left of your placard. Please put those in your hand now. And you can flip them face up by pressing F. Now, each one of these cards has one or one of 2 possibilities. These range for upgrading something, moving to a place, buying something for free, getting some free money, a variety of different things. For instance, if your card says, actually, I'll just grab the topmost card and we'll shuffle the deck afterwards. So for this one, it says build or upgrade, and it has a fancy symbol underneath.
Oh.
Play this card on your turn. Is something wrong?
Yes, you cut out there for a moment.
Okay, so this card, for instance, says build and or upgrade, and it has the fancy symbol of ×2. I'll talk about the fancy symbol in a second. But if you were to play this card on your turn as one of your play an activity card, you would be able to either any building, so anywhere in any location that you own, not just adjacent, you would be able to build in the grass or gravel location, or you can upgrade your current adjacent building, and this is for no cost. Actually, no. Sorry. My apologies. Would it be cost? Once again, only read the rules once, so I'm just double checking the rules to make sure I don't get this horribly wrong. Okay, no, so you still have to pay the corresponding cost. But some cards make it so that your your upgrade costs less. But this allows you to essentially do 2 actions on one turn, on 2 actions on 1 action rather than just 1 action. So it makes you do things faster. Shuffle B.
Ooh, nice. So
Move to the intersection.
Alright, so you can draw 2 activity cards and you keep one. The other goes to the bottom of it goes to the discard pile. If there's none to draw, you shuffle the discard and make a new deck out of it. The next action is to play an activity card, kind of what I exclaimed while explaining the last one. The next one is to retrieve your movement cards. You currently start with all 7 in your hand, but when you play one, you will discard your cards. So obviously, you might run out of your movement cards, so you will take an action to put them back into your hand. And then the last one is just pick up $3 for free.
Cool.
So once everybody has taken their turn, we then go to the next round. We hand the first player tracker to the next person clockwise. The lighthouse gets advanced by 1, and we continue playing, drawing a event card at the start of each round. After the 3rd round, and 3 rounds each subsequent turn, so at the end of each season, you then draw 2 free activity cards, and you gain money equal to your current income status. So there are other ways to get money, but this is where you kind of rake in your revenue at the end of a season. Everybody was also dealt 4 bonus cards. Those are the ones with the stars and the blue backing. You will pick 2 out of the 4 after you look at them, and these are essentially your end of game challenges, right? Everybody has 2 personal ones that they get to keep. And those are the things that you want to try and aim for to try and get more prestigious points at the end of the game. The last things to note are, I didn't entirely mention, and I apologize for forgetting, but there are symbols on the ground when you walk around the locations.
I will say mouse wheel rotates cards really quick if you want to rotate those.
I lost mine underneath my hand.
That one?
Oh, there you go.
If you hold down left click for too long, you grab the whole pile. You want to try and quickly left click and drag one. There you go. So there are different symbols on the ground of the sidewalks. If you end your turn on a bird, you draw a bird token face down. The bird token bag is right next to Dylan. So you draw one of those face down. If you land on the lighthouse, that's the word. If you land on the lighthouse, you can pay 5 to build a cottage or shop on any empty lot. So instead of paying for the normal price, you may pay more, you may pay less, but you can build it anywhere without being adjacent to it. And if you land on the pier, you immediately draw 3 activity cards, keep 2, and discard 1. Is there any questions people might have?
What are we doing with these sideways cards?
Those are your bonus cards. You are reading 4 of them, you are keeping 2, discarding the other 2 back into the deck. Those are your end of game objectives. So you want to try and complete those things to get extra prestige points by the end of the game. Now, there are other general knowledge prestige points that everybody can see at the same time. Oh, I did forget to explain one thing. I will get to that after this. If you see on the top of the board itself, there is a bird in a nest with a bunch of numbers underneath that. When you collect bird tokens, they are drawn face down, but at the end of the game, you flip them face up, and you want to try and make collections. A collection is an amalgamation of different bird symbols, and depending on how many different birds you have in a collection is how many points you get. So say you drew 6 birds, but 2 of them are like 2 others. You can have a collection of 4 and a collection of 2, gaining a 7-pointer and a 2-pointer, because you get 2 points for getting 1, 2, and then 4 points for getting 1, 2, or 7 points for getting 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot just make a pack of 7 pigeons. It has to be a collection of different birds. Subsequently, buildings. If you have the most amount of a certain building type on a certain building property, you get a certain number of points for being the most, and then the certain amount of points for being the most of Victorian and landmark, and then owning them in a specific color. The person with the most gets the highest, the person with the second most gets the second highest. So you want to try and match building types and building locations to get final point amalgamations. And then last thing to explain is, if you look at your player placard, you will see when you upgrade a shop to a business, you will get some money plus something that shows an upwards arrow and a card. Those are the upgrade cards. That's the stuff currently in front of Jimmy. When you upgrade your shop to a business, you will either take the 1 card that is currently revealed, or draw 2 face down, look at both of them, keep 1, and put 1 at the bottom. What these do is, they are either points at the end of the game, one-time use abilities showed by the 1 and the X, once per round abilities, which will show 1, X, and then repeating arrow around it, a constant ongoing effect, which shows a repeating circle around it, or a end of the round ability, which I forget the symbol for that. But yes, whenever you upgrade something, you will get the corresponding land card. So if you upgrade a shop in the gravel to a business, you will grab the gravel card, or 2 gravels from the top revealed face down and put 1 away. Is there anything that I may have not explained or people have questions on? We all start at 0 income, by the by.
I don't think so. Thank you. That was really well done.
Yeah, I'm kind of wish I had a little bit more time for prep, but I just got home from work, so.
That's okay. Dilly, do you want to go first?
Sure. Let's do this. It's Monopoly, but not Monopoly.
It's Monopoly, but not directly affecting other players.
So, where do we start?
We all start on the
I
compass
see.
symbol, which is at the top of the board.
So
And make sure you discard 2 bonus cards. You can only keep 2 bonus cards.
So I start by discarding the movement I want to take.
Right.
Yes. And then move that many, and if it makes you pay that amount.
We keep 2 of the bonus cards?
You keep 2 of them.
Oh, okay. I thought we only kept 1.
So where
Did
do
you
we
discard
ones
3?
that we're getting,
Yeah.
which ones we're getting rid of?
Oh, the ones you get rid of go here.
Yeah, they just go back in the... Because I don't think there's any way that you can draw any more bonus cards. But even so, we'll just shuffle the deck after everybody.
Build an adjacent.
So adjacent is right next to each other within the same lot, not crossing the street.
So I couldn't. It would have to be one of these two, right?
Yes.
Let's go ahead.
And you can share spaces with other people. There's no pushing, shoving, or anything like that.
I'm in the green area, the grassy area. So let's do 2 for a cottage.
Alright, so you pay 2, put it in the corresponding money bag. And you said you're buying a cottage in what color?
1 second, I need to reread my card.
Is that 2 spaces there or what?
That's 2. Right here.
I'm gonna build commercial, my bad.
Where would you say is 2? Sorry, Kyle.
Right here. So this is 1, that's 1.
Oh,
It would be 1, 2.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is this would be, like, take a movement to go here. There's a line there. It's just, like,
Yeah.
in the shadow if you zoom
It's in the
in.
Yeah,
shadow.
no,
Okay.
so
That's
it
two
would go
spaces.
1,
Great.
2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they would put the line there in the shadow.
Aesthetics. Alright, so you paid
2.
2 to buy a
There
cottage
should be
in
2.
green?
Yep, there should be 2 right in front of my thing.
Alright, well, I mean, you can put them in the bag. We trust you.
What bag do they go in?
They're
there.
right in front of Kyle. And then you...
Oh, that was
Dylan has an income of 1. Because you get 1 income.
one. Yay.
So
And-
you... Did you pay the 2 for moving 7?
No, I have not yet.
Yes, because moving very fast or very slow costs you money.
And then... Draw activity cards, play activity... Oh, I draw 2 activity cards, keep 1? Or is
Oh,
build
no,
in?
you don't have to do them in the order.
Oh,
You do 3 out of any of those.
got it. I will collect 3.
Alright. So essentially, you just paid 1 this turn.
There we go.
But yes, you do not have to do them in that order. You can do any type of, any type of combination. You can literally move 3 times in a single turn if you really wanted to. So you moved, you bought a property, and you got 3 money. Alright, Kyle.
People.
See, Dylan, he doesn't speed.
I'm fast. I need to go fast. Trying to get places.
Alright, he moves, he buys. Does a cottage in the gravel give you anything? It does not.
Oh, I was muted. I'm stupid. Can you upgrade the thing that you just built?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna cost
So-
you money, but yeah.
Yeah. Just pay 3. Upgrade the Victorian thing, so replace it with this one, I think.
No, you just put it directly on top.
Ew.
Yes. You also have to make sure you note how many things you buy.
Nice.
But then again, you have 10 cottages and 10 shops that you can build, and there's not enough turns to literally spend them all.
And then I draw 2 cards and play 1, right?
Oh, no. You draw 2, and you discard one of the ones you drew. Or you can play a card.
So if I play this, I have to pay to build or upgrade?
Yes, but it's essentially giving you 2 actions on 1 action. Because you
Okay.
get to do one of those things. You can either do both of them, or you can do one of them twice. So it's essentially you're taking 4 turns instead of 3, or you're taking 4 actions instead of 3 this turn, but obviously it's making you use the card.
Okay.
Now, technically speaking, on your placard, you have a character on a 0, and there's a 1, 2, 3 that's supposed to, like, represent the number of actions you use, so you know how many actions you've used. But being the fact that this is a video game, board game, moving that back and forth is kind of a little monotonous. So just remember how many things you did.
Okay,
And
I'm
yeah, just
gonna-
put that face up underneath the activity card when you are done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna discard because we can only have one of these in hand, right?
No,
Oh. But I'm
On
just gonna
your-
do that.
on your turn, you can use an action to draw 2 and keep one of the ones that you drew. You start the game with 2 of them,
Okay. I get it.
but you can get more.
And you can do 3 things in a turn.
3
Okay.
things in a turn. You've
Okay.
currently moved,
So I've done
bought
2.
property, and you have the attempt. Oh, you
Oh,
moved
and I upgraded,
property
so
and
that's
you
good.
upgraded. So you used 3.
Okay. Cool.
So on my turn, I'm going to use this activity card, and I'm going to move to a space adjacent to a church. I'm taking a cab. And since I end my movement on a bird, I'm going to draw a
Explain the
bird.
taking a cab action.
Hmm?
Explain the taking a cab action. Is that a card?
So I played an activity card, and the
Okay.
activity card said I can do one of 2 things. I can either upgrade any cottage to a Victorian, and it will cost 2 less to upgrade, or
Got it.
I can move my character to a space adjacent to a church. I felt like moving to the other side of the board. To get away from you plebeians. I am then going to buy $2 to buy a cottage. I now have 1 income. Thank you, Mr. Moneybag.
Bird.
And then,
Oh, that one. That's way far away.
Use our card and then go there.
I will then use a movement.
Build there.
I will move 2. And that is my 3 actions.
Well then. I
Why did you do an event card?
Hmm?
Weren't we supposed to pull over an event?
Not on the first turn.
Oh, okay.
It's on every turn after the first.
So we are going to play. You want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bebop. Alright. This action card,
Alright.
which moves us to the intersection of Columbia and Broadway.
Ah, yes. The theater people want to go to the theater.
And that is here.
It's
then-
weird that the picture shows a cross, but that's a 3-way intersection. That's weird.
Yep,
Alright,
I
so
think that's what
this
that is. And then we'll move. Oh, it's 4.
Get the
Oh,
phone
yep.
card.
We're gonna move use the 4 card. And do I put that down here next to me somewhere?
That, if you look on your placard, discard movement cards is on to the right of it.
All right, I'm all zoomed in, so
Yeah, look at your player placard. Look to the right of it. There you go.
All right, so that moves us 4
Mm-hmm.
to this space with, imagine that, 2 birds on it.
All right. Put 2 birds. Actually, yeah. There's a bag that they gave us. So just put 2 birds face down inside your bag. So you're going to hover over this bird token, which is right in front of Dylan.
Okay.
Kind of like drawing a the bag. Kind of like drawing a card. You just left click and drag. You gotta quickly left click and drag. And then just unleft click over your bag.
Oh.
Alright, and then do that one more time because you got 2 birds. And there you go.
And then can I look at those in the bag, or are they just
No,
in there?
those are secret and are revealed at the end of the game.
Ah, okay. And then for
Kind of
our
like the
third...
life tokens from, life.
Cool. For our third action, we will build a cottage. I do
Alright.
believe that's what that is. Is that a cottage?
Yes.
So I just drag a cottage over there?
You grab the flat tokens. Yep,
Those are-
and it will cost you 1, but you will gain no income.
No income.
Nope, because you basically built a ramshack on gravel. Nobody wants to pay for it. It's the
That's
slums.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll get them later. And so where do I
Alright, and
put
then
money?
do the dragging thing and drop it in the close in
Oh,
the bag.
yeah. Well, I can't really see the bags.
I'll get it.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, so that is your 3 turns. So the first thing that happens is this moves to that. Kyle, you get the first place. And then we reveal the event card. Estate Fire. Place fire tokens on the board as shown. All build and upgrade actions in this region cost 2 more this round. So that region is around the church in the right-hand side.
So yeah. Okay. So
Where is it?
that's cool.
Wow.
So this place is on fire.
Oh God! I didn't expect that in this game.
So anything that you buy or upgrade in here cost 2 more. And it's for the entire round. I'm on the west side and I'm just like, what the fuck is going over there? Meanwhile, Dylan's like, my building's just on fire.
Everything's on fire.
This is a shitty neighborhood. Alright, well, Kyle, you go first now.
We can do that.
Okay.
Did we do income phase? Correct.
Income is at the end of the 3rd
Got
round
it.
of each season. It takes a while for you to get money unless you spend your turn to get money.
That'd be up to.
So spin the 7. Spin
Alright.
2.
So it's like an extra
1,
thing. Action.
2.
So we can save it for later.
We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And spin. What is it? So that's 1 action.
Go there.
Spin 2 to put a shop there. And then I'm not going to upgrade it. I'm just going to collect 3.
Alright. It will be my turn. I will spend 3 to buy a shop. So, just for verification, Kyle, this is 3. You can hover over a pile to see how many are in it.
Yeah.
So that is 3. I didn't grab all of them at once like I meant to. Oh, come on.
You have to separate them individually to put it in there.
No, you really?
Yep.
That's stupid. All right.
Someone put a stack of 2 over here a minute ago, and I had to do
3
that.
will buy me a shop in green, and a shop in green will give me 4 income. I now have 5. And then I will play this activity card, which allows me to upgrade an adjacent shop to a business for -2, so it only cost me 1. I will pay this 5, and I will grab back 4 ones. I am an entrepreneur. That gets my income by 2, and that grabs me either the top green, or sorry, either the revealed green or the top 2 greens, and then I pick one and put one at the bottom of the deck. So I will pick these 2, and I will look at them. Put it in my hand, dang it. So I now have this card active. I will put this one at the bottom, and I will read you my card in a second after I put this there. Alright, so my card says, when playing movement card 3, 4, or 5, you may adjust the movement value by 1 positive or 1 negative. And I can do this once per round. So I get extra movement. And then I will play my 3, but I will make it a 4. 1, 2, not there. 3, 4. And I get a Boyd.
One Boyd for you.
I get a Boyd. Alright, that is my turn. I build a building, and then F right off.
That's how it does. Okay, we're gonna 1, 2.
You cannot go backwards, because that arrow shows the different direction.
Oh, I can't see that. Let me zoom in. That's fine. We'll just go the other way. 1, 2.
Don't want a head-on collision.
That fire really messed up plans.
Fires tend to do that.
I've spent this entire round thinking, what am I gonna do?
It's not like the forest is on fire or anything.
Nope, just grass, gravel, and sand. That's not an issue.
Here. Whoops, not there. There.
You can't become property.
That costs us 2, right? Yeah.
If you use the 7, then yes.
Oh, come on.
And everybody just had to come over here. I was the entrepreneur. I took the bus.
Why is it so hard to put it in a little baggy thing?
It's okay, Adam's got it.
Okay. Alright. So we're gonna build
Hard to put it in the baggy thingy.
in that.
Here's your card.
Well, first we're gonna build in this one.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna build here.
Alright.
And
This
we're
one
gonna-
will give you 1 income, which I will...
Yay.
Oh, that's Kyle. And Kyle, since there's not 4 stacking, we'll put you on the 0.
I'm not at
Okay.
0.
Oh, do I get a
Oh, wait,
Do it.
and...
card, or does that happen when we
Oh,
upgrade?
you did get an income. I apologize. What
4.
did you say?
We build a building. Do we get one of these cards, or does that happen when we upgrade it?
That's when you happen to upgrade a shop to a business.
Okay, fine. We're gonna play one of our activity cards. Is that what it's called? Action.
Yes, you are a 4, Kyle.
Uh,
I forgot you built that Victorian.
So we're gonna play this.
Oh wait, no, the Victorian only gives you one. It goes from
The-
college to Victorian.
But the shop gives 3.
Ah, yes. There you go.
All right, so we played our activity card that lets us build on another lot. Is that what
Yep.
that?
Any empty lot, as long as you pay appropriately.
Because normally you can only
You
build
build on
once.
adjacent. So you can
Oh, on
literally build anywhere except just keep note, you will still pay 2 extra for the area in the fire.
Well, we can go anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere. It's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember it's on fire? So we don't want to build there, but we're here.
Oh, what?
We're gonna build over there.
All right. You still have to pay for the appropriate costs, so that is a shop in the sand.
Yep.
That will cost you 4, good sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5.
And we will give you 1.
I missed again.
Board game online is a little finicky, boys and girls. Alright, so you got your 1 and a shop in the gravel. That will give you 5.
It's dirt or
Dirt.
sand?
Yeah, that's dirt.
Or sorry, dirt. My bad. Once again, colors. I'll just say brown.
Okay, Brown.
So
Oh, is this up here? Is that the pricing? What it gets you?
No. Your income that you get is according to what your income is on the tracker. So you were at 4, you're at 9 because your thing got you 5. This is the prestige points you get at the end of the game. So if you own the most historic...
My question is, how do I know what a building is going to get me for income?
Right on your placard.
Oh.
So
There.
you see, you bought a shop for 4, and a shop gives you 5 money. When you upgrade it for 4 more to a business, it will give you 2 more money and the appropriate upgrade card.
Okay. Cool.
So we did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And Dylan.
I will use a card. I would like to go to the intersection of New Jersey and Madison.
You're getting the hell out of there.
Yes, because I am in the middle of a fire.
All right, so you land on a bird. It's right here, almost in the center of the map. So you get a bird token. Put that in your bird bag.
My
That
bird bag.
sounds
Let me
bad.
just grab this bird and shove it in a bag.
Yup, we're poachers.
And then I would like to move 1. Or, actually, is 2 free? Let me look. No. Yeah, I'll do 2.
You're got a bird.
Uh-huh.
And then I would like to build another commercial. I'm building on brown now, correct? Dirt?
Yes.
So here is 4 1s, and you will need to break this 5 to get my 1 for movement. I realize now there was a much simpler way of doing this.
Do we have to be next to our building to upgrade it, or can we do that from anywhere?
You have to be adjacent unless you have a card that says otherwise.
Okay. We'll do that first.
And that would be all 3 actions, I believe.
Here's that one.
All right. I will take the first round tracker. And we will reveal the next one. And the fire goes away. So if somebody could just grab the fire tokens and move them. This one. Each player draws a bird token. If it
Yay.
is flower or leaf, they instead draw 2 and keep one of their choice. Bonuses related to drawing bird tokens are not applied. So everybody draws. Are we in? Yes, we are in spring. So everybody draws 2 and keeps 1.
Can we look at them?
I would imagine so. Let me just double check the rules. Oh, you are allowed to look at them. My apologies.
The ones in the bag.
If you want to look at the ones in the bag, you are more than welcome to. Just try and not show them to other players.
So we don't want to match. We want all different, right?
You want all different to get a higher bonus, but obviously you can go for like 2 sets of 4 instead of trying to go for 1 row of 7. This unfortunately cannot go in your hand, so everybody just try and look to themselves.
I should redo it with the other one.
You put it back in the bag, and then I'll just click the shuffle button.
Cool.
Flip it. How do I look at a bird?
Press F to flip.
Oh, it finally worked. Okay, so that's that. Those are the ones that we had already.
If you find a hot air balloon, that does not count for a combo, but it does give you 2 automatic points at the end of the game. If you find the Hindenburg, that's a 3-pointer. Because it did say that the Hindenburg went over to New York before it burned down.
So, one of these we want to keep. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So we put the other ones back in the other bag.
Yes, so you should have drawn 2, and you get to keep 1 of the 2 that you drew.
We'll put the other one back in the bag.
Yep. And has everybody put back their bird?
Yes.
The bird we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright, the bag is all shuffled. And my turn. Oh, why must you guys build over here? You're bombing out my property.
Because the other way was on fire?
I'm sorry, what's the new event?
That was immediately that happened. That was the bird thing.
Yeah, it was the bird.
Yep, it's either everybody does something immediately or something happens for the full round.
Adam, should this lighthouse be moved to the 3rd spot? Because we're on the 3rd turn?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm like a big fence.
Where are these?
Alright. I'm going to play my 5, and I'm going to only move 4.
What do you used to do with lighthouse?
I don't remember.
Lighthouse, the book is currently open to that page. Pay 5 to either build a cottage or a shop on any empty lot on the game board.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So I moved 4 because I played a 5, but I can -1. And then I will build both a cottage and a shop. 1 for 4, 1 for 5, but it will get me 9 income. So I will buy that there. I will buy that there. I will give you my 10.
Yeah, we gotta upgrade it.
I will take 1 money back. And I will increase my income by 9. And that is my turn.
All right, we're going to draw action cards.
All right, so you draw 2, and you will keep 1.
Okay. No.
Did you accidentally draw the whole deck?
Yeah.
It happens. If you don't feel comfortable quickly dragging and dropping, you can always right-click and go down to draw. There is an alternate way if you do not like physically trying to drag for it, because it can get finicky.
That's cool.
And do remember, we also get 2 free activity cards at the end of each season.
That's kind of, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so let's keep that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Put this one back in the pile, I guess.
Yep.
And then we were going to upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
So what does
So
it
that
cost us to upgrade?
It will cost you 4. For a shop to a building, it costs you 4. Your income goes up by 2, and you either get the top face-up upgrade card for the dirt, which is the ignore the effects of the event card, and this is a one-time use thing, or you will draw 2, keep 1 in your hand, and then put the other at the bottom of the deck.
Well, it's
And I will increase your income by 2.
Thank you.
So, alright, so you get to look at those. You get to keep 1 and put the other at the bottom.
Got 2.
Mm-hmm. All this fixed up now.
Alright, so put it next to the pile. I'll grab this. And there you go.
So we've
If it's a one-time use, probably keep it in your hand. If it has a rotating symbol, like a rotating arrow, that means you can do it once per round. And if it has like an arrow that goes to a line, that's at the end of the game.
it's a one-time use. Okay. You want to move to that other spot now?
We're to there and upgrade that.
Oh, we were thinking about that.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So then that'll be okay. So that is 1, 2. Oh, that's the other direction though. Can't get there from here. Yeah, can't get there from here.
You can spend your action to redraw all of your movement if you so choose. But it is one of your actions to do that.
Use that. Oh no, we have that.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna do that one. There. We're gonna go move 5 to bird.
Alright, so... I don't think you have one in your hand.
I don't. I don't.
Dilly, are you surprised we're grabbing all these birds?
No, not at all. Not at
mean-
all.
They could have a possible most birds by the end of the game card. I have absolutely no idea. I haven't read all the cards, and even
Oh,
so,
no,
I probably wouldn't
expand
memorize them all.
Every morning. So we like
Alright,
birds.
so you upgraded You
That was
move.
our third action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
yeah.
we had one more, don't we?
And we upgraded,
We moved, and we used a card.
and we used. No, we
Yeah.
got a card.
Yeah, you got a card. So,
So
that's
we have
your third.
one more action.
That's 3 actions. All right,
Wait,
Dylan.
wait.
I'm going
Wait.
to move. Oh, are you done?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we're done.
Then I'm gonna go 6.
I think so. Do you want to go here? No.
And then I'm
is
going to
everybody-
take
Since we're done that.
6 coin.
Oh, boy, is he just asking for loans? Oh, it feels like college all over again.
You're throwing them off the table.
Oh, I didn't realize it went off the table.
They grabbed it. It put it
Yeah,
over here.
you're kind of messing up your buildings there, sir.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, they actually have a backing to them.
Yeah.
Oh, they have
Sure.
Roman. It says United States. I guess I don't know really old pennies. They could have a Romanian symbol on them. Or Roman. Romania is different. That's it.
That would be my turn.
All right.
I want to play this. Do the build on empty Broadway. With that -2, does that mean it will be -2 to build it there?
So the -2 is to the upgrade.
Okay. Cool.
So either you upgrade any cottage for -2, or you can build anything on Broadway, but you still have to pay for its cost.
Build that. Spend the 5.
So you're gonna do.
So that gives me a +6 to money.
All right. So you go from 4 to 10.
And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Spin my 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. And then do my last action is to build a cottage there on the green, which is going to be 2, which are these 2,
You-
and build a cottage.
All right. So that is your last one.
Yep, that's it.
So Suzanne and Jimmy, you will get this first turn marker. This goes here. Everybody draws 2 activity cards, so draw
Okay.
2 cards off the top, and then everybody gets their income. Dylan, here is your penny.
No, I got 2 businesses.
Where did you get?
Commercial. I mean, 2 commercial.
So
Grass and dirt.
It's 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, not 4 and 5. 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Okay, so 7.
Upgraded is higher.
So here's your 7. Kyle and Suzanne, you both have 11.
That's cool.
Let me. Okay, so it's not allowing me to grab it via a pile. And then I get 16. And
Great. You, right?
the next event card.
This one. This one.
Centennial Exhibition draws tourists away. Pay full price for all build and upgrade actions this round. Activity cards may still be played, but discounts do not apply, nor do discounts from upgrade
Right.
cards.
Yeah, discounts do not apply.
Everybody has to pay in full.
Yeah. How much?
That's
No. You're not paying anything right now, Dylan.
Okay.
But you can't pay. You can't play activity cards that make things cheaper.
Oh, got it.
All right. So what do you play on your first card? To move to a bird. All right. Or build.
Oh wait, what?
Wait.
We were
Did you
supposed
just
to
start a?
discard one?
No,
I thought.
you just draw 2.
Oh, you draw 2.
You just draw 2.
Okay. So that is
this is
in our
not
hand.
the action on your turn. This is at the end of the third round, and each
That's
3
true. I
rounds
thought we were supposed
subsequent.
to get rid of one is all.
Nope, that's during a normal turn. This is the special something. But it is your turn to go first.
Okay. We will. Oh no, that's. We've used that card.
Then use the card to go to a bird.
What?
You just use the 6.
I'm trying. Can't seem to get it out of my hand. There we go. Nope. That. Cool. I don't
So
understand
they
the type.
move to grab a bird. These people
Bird
just want to get rid of
fans.
the indigenous wildlife.
You know, it's almost like they really like bird games.
That's
Um,
true. Do we have the kitty counter one?
Well, so we got income, so we can probably do it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna play this action card that we have.
All right.
Let me find it. No, I don't want to move money. That one.
So you have 2 of either option, either 1 apiece or 2 of the same.
Diagonally from where we are. So we're going to upgrade the one. There.
All right, so that is a brown business, which gets you 2 extra money, and the brown upgrade, which you can choose your option of what you want.
2 again. It's the one that's there.
Ignore the effects. That might be good.
Man, this game is actually making me try and think. That fire messed up everything.
The events are bad, so we might as well take that. It's
Okay.
gonna just get worse.
All right, so that reveals the next one. Upgrading a cottage to a Victorian costs 1 less money, and that just is an effect that is always constant.
Okay. How much did that upgrade cost us? It's on our card. It's
It cost you 4, and your income went up by 2.
okay. So we owe you 4.
All right.
Yep. And so then our second action is we're going to build diagonally. We're going to build a cottage or a business, a shop. Okay, we're going to build another shop. Not the whole stack.
So building a shop on dirt will cost you another 4, so paying 8 in total.
Okay. Here is 10.
And here's 2.
Sweet.
And how much do we move up on the income track?
Let me do your shop, because I already did your business. That is 5.
Cool.
So you will go from 13 to 18.
So that's 2 actions, yes?
Because you did 1 for moving and 1 for doing a card. So you have 1 more action.
Could use that. Build another one.
Sure.
All right, we're going to build another. We're going to use this card.
They're using all their cards.
Put all the cards on the table.
All right. So anything next to an adjacent, anything adjacent to an existing building does not have to be one you own.
Correct.
So that will cost you another 4, and you will go up by 5. You will go to 23, and it will cost you 4 monies. And here's 1 back. Alright, so that is all 3 of your actions.
That is our 3 actions. That was
Dylan.
a profit.
All right.
Give it their turn.
I'm gonna do move 1. Lighthouse to build anywhere.
Take a turn to get
Yes, that's next turn.
And I am going to build... where?
I'm going to build anywhere. Now, where to actually build?
Huh, because anywhere is a pretty... Anywhere.
Broad definition?
Broad definition, yes. Thank you, Adam. But I think I'll build beachside.
Alright. And that is sand shop, which will give you an income of 6.
What's the other?
You go from 7 to 13.
Most.
So that is 1 action, because all you did was technically move.
Dylan, I think, just built that. Yeah.
That's... Wow, that is just 1 action, isn't it?
Yes. But obviously, you still had to pay the appropriate amount.
To build, yes. I just did the 5 for that. Building on sand costs 5. And then... What does that do again?
So we got our movement back.
Well, you already paid the 5.
Oh, to build. Or does the... Paying the 5 for the lighthouse, is that for building anywhere?
It says pay 5 to build a cottage or a shop on an empty lot instead of the normal cost.
Then I will take 2 cards. And 3 coin.
Alright.
It's a good coin.
Because it's an action.
Oh, it's alright.
Upgrade. Cottage. Build adjacent cottage or shop. Upgrade.
That is the end of my turn.
So when it says upgrade an adjacent Victorian, what's a Victorian rather than a cottage or shop?
A cottage
The cottage
turns
and
into...
shop are the tiles. The Victorian is the house miniature.
And so then what's the upgrade for those?
The landmark are these white things that you put like underneath. So if you had that there, if you had a Victorian there, you would put it like this.
And to upgrade like any of the Victorians, it's 10.
Yep.
Got it. I see. If I looked at my card, I would know that. Yeah,
Good.
I see. I see.
I don't know if you or the one who controls the mouse or.
So the residential are the ones that could go to landmark.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Okay. So I'm gonna upgrade this to a Victorian. So spend 4.
So that is a 15.
It's a +1.
Alright.
And then I'm going to play this build on any empty slot and build a house down here on the beach. Oops.
You also have a money.
Yeah, I stacked them on top so I knew how much it was, but then I changed what I was gonna do. So I need one more dollar.
Building a resident on sand gives you 3,
Mm-hmm. It costs 4.
and you go from 12 to 15.
And then I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. Spin my 5 and oops, back in my hand. And do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go right here. That's it.
All right. So I will take my first turn. Actually, no. I don't want to move just yet. I want to play my either build or upgrade. So I can either build any buildings in the gravel or grass zone, or I can build or upgrade any building in the gravel or grass or adjacent to my current area. So I'm going to do the 2 upgrades to the 2 areas I am adjacent to. So going sand house to why can I not remember the name? Victorian.
Isn't it any buildings in grass or gravel, and then it has to be adjacent to you?
No. It says any buildings in the gravel or grass, so I have access to all of this zone, or adjacent to your current space.
But there's no or there. It just says any buildings in the gravel or grass zones adjacent to your current space. So you have to be next to those, and it just gives you a double action.
Oh, well, fudge that.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of those in my hand, and I was like, well, they would be broken then.
Any buildings in the gravel or grass adjacent to your current space.
Yes, you still have to be next to them.
Oh, okay, so it's anywhere in the zone, not necessarily anywhere next to where your person is. Well, I'm the exact opposite side of any gravel or grass, so
Didn't know you were.
Alright, well then, I guess I'll actually do my second part first. I'm going to make this 4 a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will then pay 5 with that action to build a cottage or a shop. I will pay this
And we
5.
can share spaces.
Yeah. I will do 5. I will do the shop in the sand. Yes, I know I'm buying beachfront property. I bought insurance.
Did you? You know something bad's gonna happen. Erosion.
Yeah. But I'm a big spender. But
So now you spin the board.
I'm going to play my 1, which will cost me 2. No, yes. I will here, and then I will buy a shop in the dirt. It will cost me
The
4,
dirt.
and I will go up by 5. So I will pay a 5,
The dirt.
grab a 1, shop in the dirt. And I did a move. I did a second move, and I did a buy. That shop increases my income by 5. So I go from 22 to 27. Alright. That is the end of my turn. Dylan, you get the first tracker again. We go to the middle of summer. And
No more fires.
gambling and alcohol banned. Each player pays 1 for each Victorian they own. If it's autumn, pay 2 instead.
Ooh, what is it? Really? Really? Gambling and alcohol are banned?
Oh, well, that would only affect Kyle. Because we all own businesses. He's the one who owns Victorians.
So I'm
Sorry,
just
Kyle.
I just. I
Pay
don't
two.
care. I already put my 2 in.
Alright, well, there you go, Dylan, your turn.
I am gonna move 10 spaces.
So we said it wasn't like Monopoly, but apparently there's still the one that you have to pay for houses.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, so you are moving 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm
Why'd you put 2 money on the card?
because it costs 2 to do, doesn't it?
No. It's either move 10
Oh.
or you pay 2 less to upgrade.
Got it.
I mean, if you want to freely pay.
No, I
2.
don't. No, thank you. And then I'm gonna move 2,
So these are points.
So,
which costs 1.
You're going back to the lighthouse,
And then I'm back at the lighthouse.
and then you're gonna pay 5 to build something.
Yes, I am.
so these points, these.
Both. These are bonus points like that bird card.
What does the lighthouse let you do?
Pay 5 to build anywhere, but the 5 is the cost of building instead of what it actually cost.
Oh, okay.
I'm building in the gray.
All right, and that is a shop
Wait.
in Gravels that
Have
gives
I-
you 3.
I've built
Oh.
in the green, the brown, and the sand. Only thing left is gray, correct?
Yep.
Then yep, I'm building there. How much does that cost?
It
Oh,
costs you the
yep.
5,
I remember
but
how
you
lighthouse
get
works.
3 income for that because it is a shop.
There is all I'm paying. And I just gave it to Kyle.
I know.
Here, I'll do it. You have to split it up.
And that's 2 actions?
Because you moved. No, because you you moved and you played an action card.
Yep, so that's 2.
Some money. Some money.
I'll take 2 more action cards.
All right, and then keep 1.
Just go upgrade that. You want to upgrade those.
Yeah.
So this one.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Adam, what happens at the pier?
At the pier, draw 3 and keep 2.
Oh.
What are these pier spaces?
Oh, they're
Are
just
they
extra property. They're
sand?
considered in the sand.
Okay.
The sand gets the least amount of space,
Yeah.
but it gets a little bit more than 1 line.
I'm gonna play that to build 2 buildings next to me. So 1 for the shop, 1 for the other thing. The shop costs 4, I believe. Yeah.
Shop cost in the dirt 4, and building cost 3.
There's
And
that.
you will gain 7 in total, so I will move you 7. You go
And
from 15 to 22.
so you can see there's my 4 stack. Okay. There's my 4 stack.
see.
Jesus.
The coin is underneath for some reason. But yes,
There is.
There you go.
No, no.
there's a 3 stack and a 4 stack. All right.
Yes.
Go in! Kyle, I'll get this if you want to do your buildings.
Okay. So that's 1.
That is 1 action because you used a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 of mine just collecting 3. Down to like 6 money now.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other action, I'm gonna take my cards back, my movement cards.
All right, cool. So, mommy made me mash my M&Ms. No, that's not Right. First thing I'm going to do is use an action card. This one will allow me to upgrade any cottage to a Victorian or any shop to a business for -1 of the cost. I am going to upgrade.
Isn't it? Oh no, never mind. That was the last one. I'm dumb.
I am going to upgrade this one, and since it's in the sand, it will only cost me 4.
Two.
I will give you this 5, and I will take 1 back. And then, since it is a business, I will upgrade. I will 2 money, and then I will take 2 upgrade cards, look at them, and put 1 back in the deck, the bottom of the deck.
I feel it.
Is it our turn?
No, I only took 1 action.
Okay. There was silence. I was trying to figure out what was
I
going
was
on.
reading the 2 upgrade cards to see which one I wanted to keep.
Oh Lord.
So
Choking on nothing.
that is 1 action. My second action will be to
Get yourself.
spend.
Or use your arms.
How much for the shop? Spend 4 to buy a shop in the dirt. So, Kyle, pile of 4.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, thank you. So, buying a shop in the dirt next to me. That was a cottage. I meant to buy a shop.
No.
And that will increase my income by 5. I'm now up to 34. And I will draw 2 cards. And discard 1.
All right. That was 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna move 1. Okay.
That will cost you 2 money.
Cost us 2 monies to move 1.
Yes, if you see the 2 monies at the bottom of the card.
Okay.
Do we want to do 2
Yeah,
then?
that's fine. All right, and we're gonna upgrade that business.
Business.
All right, so business in the dirt will cost 4, so that's 6 in total.
Okay.
I will move you your 2 monies, or your 2 income, so you're now up to 25.
How many did you say that cost? 5?
It costs 6 because it was 2 for the move and 4 for the upgrade.
That's just asking for much.
Yep. Kyle, if you please.
Oh, no, I'm not giving that to you.
You get
Well,
it.
no, he has to separate it.
Yeah.
And then you can do the
So much money, man.
you can do the upgrade cards.
Let's
Either
see.
pick the top or pick the revealed one, or draw 2 from the top and keep 1.
Creating a cottage to a Victorian costs -1.
That's like.
Okay, so those over here.
And then I think we're taking $3.
No,
If that's your last one, then sure.
Yeah.
But obviously, we will wait for you to look at your cards. Oh, you
Okay.
probably want to do that in your hand so nobody sees.
Yes. Ah. Alright.
You can't put the bird tokens in your hand, so that's why I ask nobody to look at other people's bird tokens, but the cards you can do in your hand.
Okay.
I don't know where the card went.
You kind of have to, like, rummage through your hand.
saw it. I'm really confused.
I think it's one of these two, isn't it?
No, those are the two that we already had.
Oh.
I mean, if you want, you can just take your cards out of your hand one by one.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Oh, that's cool. Keep
Yeah.
that one.
Yep.
This other one goes back.
Yep. I'll grab this for you.
And for our last action, did you want to do that?
Yeah.
Get coin.
3 coin.
You
All
will
right.
take 3 coin. Please.
1, 2, 3. All right. Kyle gets the scope. We are on to the third round of summer. New event. Howls of Emlyn, psychic ghost, frightened birds. Do not draw bird tokens after moving to a bird space this round.
Oh no!
We're just gonna go around the circle.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do one action to collect 3.
All right.
No, we don't waste our.
That way I have a stack of 5 and a stack of 4. And I'm gonna spend 5 or use this card. So it's 2 actions. Use that card, which is the same card I just used a minute ago, but I had 2 of them. Spend 5 and upgrade a residential to a Victorian. And
Dirt Victorian is.
it's 5.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
plus
looking at your
1,
total
my bad.
money. So
Yeah.
you're up to 23.
And then I'm gonna do a business, which is 4.
That is a what type of business? That is also a dirt.
Dirt, so +2.
So
And-
+2, and you get the card.
So how do I do these upgrade cards?
So you built it in dirt, so you can either grab the one is face up, or grab 2 face down, look at them, and put one that you don't want on the bottom of the deck. So either take a gamble or take the one that you know is there.
I'm gonna take this one.
All right, and
Feel
we'll
like I
reveal
need
this
that.
one. And that one, because it's a constant effect, you can just have it sitting faced up. All right.
Is it constant? Like every time I
Because-
upgrade a cottage?
Yep,
now it's
because it
more-
has that rotating symbol, it is a constant.
Ooh, okay. That's good.
The newest upgrade is upgrading Victorian to a landmark, costs 2 less.
Wow. And then I'm going to spend. I think I was going to do 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 3. So 1, 2, 3, and put that there. That's it.
All right. I actually did not know what I wanted to do. So I feel poor. I have 2 money.
I have 0.
Oh. I'm going to take 1 action to return all of my cards. Oh, bugger. Yes, I'll draw them one at a time. Screw you, game. Give me a second while I organize these because I am anal retentive about that.
We can take an action to get our cards back.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Alright, so 1 action was to draw all those back.
Do you want to do something else? Oh, that's Use it.
Good they are.
I'll use controller with.
Ocarina.
Once we get a cool card that goes to an intersection to intersection.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks good, dice trees.
I'm not falling. I usually 4 minutes. I haven't actually put it at all. Compact. The idea.
Yes. It's a cool card.
Draw 2 action cards.
This is one of my favorites. Hot place. This one's really hot. What's going on?
I drew 2 action cards. I'm discarding 1.
So it's the end of summer.
It is the end of summer at the end of this round.
Got it. So when it gets back to Kyle.
Yep.
Oh, so we still have one more turn.
Indeed.
Indeed. Right.
Yeah, and then I'll spend my 7. I'll spend my 7 movement. Sorry. So that will cost me my 2 last penance. So move here because I've got to go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I moved, I got cards, and I drew all of my cards. Alright, my turn's done.
Okay, so it's our turn, and I just had a thought maybe. No, I think we'll stick with our plan. You want to get our cards back?
Yeah.
We're going to take back our movement cards.
Now you have to take them back one by one to put them in your hand.
Oh.
Learn that the hard way.
So very boring. That was what that is.
Yes. I don't know what I want to do.
Okay, got our cards back. And we're going to move to there. And whoops. Don't think we can afford to build anything there this turn.
What are you moving there with?
A 7?
No, it's
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Then play your 5 card.
I'm working on it.
Sorry.
I don't see my 5 card.
Right there.
Oh, it's upside down. All right. So then that leaves us one action. What do you want to do?
Activity cards. Or do you want to get money?
We're about to get money, so let's draw activity cards. Yeah?
Yeah.
And there's no limit to activity cards you can have in hand, so go hog wild.
Okay.
Okay.
50.
And do we have to give one back?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of the 2 that you drew, so you can't just discard a card that you had from your hand.
Minus. Okay. Or I like that one. So. Throw that one back. Do we flip it or?
Yeah, it just goes face up in the discard.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that is our turn then.
And Dylan.
I will go 7.
I will say, don't forget you can't get birds.
I'm not going for birds because I'm going to move.
Okay. Because you just
3
auspiciously
more.
landed on the 2 bird one.
Yeah, I needed to move far.
Alright, did you pay the 2 for the 7?
Not yet. And then I'm building.
Ah.
And that's going to cost 2.
Why? Am I an idiot?
I don't know.
Question for the ages.
Alright, did you do all your turns, Dylan?
That would be 3. That is everything.
Alright, so first, that goes there. This goes there. Dylan! You bought a cottage, so that gives you 0 money in gravel. So we didn't have to move your income.
Didn't buy any
He bought a-
cottages. I've only
Yeah, he
been
bought a
doing
shop.
shops.
Oh, sorry, you bought a shop. That gives you
2.
3 income.
Or 3, yeah.
Yep. So, Dylan, you go from 16 to 19. You get 19 monies.
I am rich.
Here's 19 monies. Kyle, you and the Jimmy Johns both get 25 monies.
Ooh.
Oh, why can I never grab the pile when I give it to you guys? Here's 25. And I get 34.
Yeah, shit. You're richer than me.
Hey Dylan, can you play soundtrack when you do these? When we do these streams?
Yes, but I would need to figure out what is copyright free.
Oh, right.
I was thinking the ocean.
Ocean sounds.
Ooh, yes. I can have that ready for next week.
All right.
Yeah.
It is the first session of autumn. We will reveal the new event card.
Don't
It is
we?
immediate. The player with the most cottages in gravel collects 1 per cottage in the zone. The player with the most cottage in grass collects 1 per cottage in the zone. So let's go to gravel first. Cottages are the squares,
Yeah.
and it does not count if it is upgraded to a Victorian.
So that'd be us.
I must step away for a moment, but I do not believe
So-
I'm up next.
The 2-headed gets $1.
Hey!
And in grass,
Free money.
I'm the only one with a cottage, and I get $1.
Hey!
Alright, that was it.
Don't we also draw 2 activity cards?
Yes, everybody draws 2 activity cards. Ah.
So you do activity cards, huh? Here. Got that one again.
Also, you can go bird watching again.
Thank God.
Oh my goodness.
Do the same. That's good.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? See what were our other ones. That's cool. Or noted there.
All right, so
And don't forget we got that one.
I will go first. I will play my 3, and I will make it a 4. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. I will then spend my action to use this card, where I will build two buildings in grass or gravel in the zone next to me. I don't know why I was put there. It's meant to be there. Which is really funny because I really meant to buy these 2 cottages before the frickin' event went off, but oh, woe is me. So, cottage there. Cottage there. That will cost me 2 monies, 1 for each. And then I will use this card, which allows me to move back to the lighthouse. And I will use the lighthouse ability, spending 5. So let me move my pennies. I am dropping a 10. I am grabbing a 5. And I will buy a shop in the sand. And that increases my income by 6. So I played 2 cards and 1 movement, and that is my turn.
Okay. We are going to build a shop in this. Whoops. Build a shop in the sand. Build a house too. And I'm going to build a house in the sand.
You go from 25 to 31.
Okay.
Can we upgrade that one?
And you want to upgrade the.
With a discount?
We have a discount code. Next, this one is here. And we're going to use this discount to upgrade the business or the cottage.
I think there's more money in the business, isn't there?
Well, let's look at our card and see.
Let's do the cottage because we might want to go to land. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the cottage.
Okay, we're going to upgrade the cottage at a discount of -1.
That is in the sand, so you will get 1 extra money.
And that cost us.
In bed.
5. Because 6 minus 1.
No, but so the first one cost us 4, so 9, and then the business cost us 5, so 14 total, right?
If you haven't paid for anything just yet, then
Right.
yes.
Right. The total of everything is 14, so I'm going to give you 15.
And I will give you a penny back.
You're taking the 10. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, I think that's our turn. That's three things.
All right, Dylan.
Oh, we upgraded. Do we get cards? Or is that just for upgrading a business?
Oh, if you upgraded the business as well, grab your appropriate.
No, we didn't. I'm asking, do we get cards for the house, or is that just for the business?
It's just for the business.
Cool.
I did increase your money for buying the Victorian.
Cool.
Now, buying a landmark obviously costs 10, so it's pricey, but competing for the landmarks gives you points at the end. And obviously points is what we're going for here.
Pace ourselves though.
I moved 7, moved 1, and built a shop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm moving 2. My bad. Moving 2, not 1. Whoa.
Well, we run out of money this turn.
Alright, and you're building a shop in gravel, so that will cost you 2, but you gain 3 income.
So, let's see.
You are now up to 22 from 19.
Thank you, Kyle.
Kyle is the separator of money.
Yes.
Is this one going away?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. No, excuse
Nice.
me. That is all 3 rolls.
Cool. I am going to make sure I read that right. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna play this. Move to the nearest bird spice. So I'll move there. Does that mean I get a bird?
Yes.
Cool. Second bird.
2 birds.
2
What's
birds.
better than 1 bird? 2 birds.
And then I'm gonna spend 2 monies. Move 7. 1, 2.
2 turns. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm gonna do this upgrade card. Upgrade any cottage or Victorian for -2. And then I already have my -1, so that's a -3. And I'm going to do the beach down there, which is 6, so it will only cost me 3.
Interesting play, my dude. And that is a
+1.
Victorian. Yes, because any Victorian is just only 1. So you go from 25 to 26.
Yes, not a whole lot, but it's a long con. Don't
But
worry.
I expect you have a victory card that gives you things for Victorians.
Perhaps.
Not to
Perhaps
mention,
I've-
just having Victorians gives you bonuses.
Perhaps I've already done both of my victory cards.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Well, actually, maybe not, but next turn. And that's it.
Alright, so since I started the turn, first player goes to you guys. We are in the second session of autumn. New event! Beach erosion hampers development!
No!
All build and upgrade actions in the sand cost 1 more. If it's winter, it costs 2 instead.
Use that.
So anything in the sand costs more.
We're
Happy
gonna
I
use
just
our
upgraded
card.
my stuff.
Yes.
All right, so then I guess our first action will be to use our. How do I do that?
Upgrade card.
Your upgrade card does not require an action. It is free.
Oh,
All right, well then here
It is just a one-time use. So
a one-time use card to ignore the event card.
got it. So the discard pile will be right next to it
Okay.
because there is no discard pile, quote unquote.
Then we will also use one of these. Upgrade any. No, that one. Victorian to landmark with a 2 coin discount.
So it will cost you 2 less.
Yes. So we'll do that and pay. Pay 8.
If you want to pay the 8, I'll do that for you because I'm pretty sure you don't want the land on top of the building.
I don't know. It's kind of aesthetically pleasing.
do we get points for that?
So now that you have it as a landmark, you will get landmark points instead of Victorian points at the end of the game.
Cool.
So you will get 11 because it's in the sand rather than 4.
Okay, and then for our third action, it's that one, or it's that one. Upgrade a shop to a business at a -1 discount. And that's gonna consult my little card. Costs us 4 then. So,
You did it in the dirt?
beachfront.
Beachfront.
Oh, beach.
Boardwalk.
Got it. So that will give you 2 more and the upgrade card. You are at 34 from 32.
Adam, take our money.
Well,
Oh, I took your cards.
Okay, that's just fine.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. And so then, do you want that, or do you want to go for 2?
2.
Okay. Not the whole pile. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have any. Another one. Where's the card? This is annoying.
There it is.
I don't have those either.
Yeah, I should've taken-
So we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take that one.
Yeah.
All right. Flip that. Send it back. That's our discard. And that's our turn.
Dylan.
Hmm.
2, 3. I'm gonna move 3.
Did we get the points for our business upgrade?
The business was in the sand, so I gave you the 2.
Okay.
I'm building a
You went from a
shop,
32 to a 34.
which costs 2.
And where are you building it?
This is a gravel.
Gravel shop is for 3 income. You go from 22 to 25.
Okay, Kyle. Oh no. Oh, my game is
I can do it.
my game is freezing. That's not good. Oh boy, Adam, you had a ping of 800.
Yeah, because I'm turning the book pages.
Oh.
Turning the book pages crashes the computer. And I'll draw 2 activity cards and keep 1. Okay.
Oh, I see.
And that would be 3.
I'm gonna start with drawing 2 activity cards and keeping 1.
A bunch of these that we can play next round of 3. Move there.
Mm-hmm.
Do that one.
Keep that one. Send this one to discard. This one.
There.
Cool. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 3 to build a business here on the grass. Because I don't have one there yet. No, I have one very well. And then I'm gonna spend 3 more and upgrade that one.
Grass shop will be 4 and business will be 2, so that's 6 in total. You go from 26 to 32.
Yep. And I get to get one of these grass things. So I can draw 2 and keep 1, right?
Yes. Or you can just look at the topmost, or you can just have the topmost one that's already revealed.
Yeah. What do I do with the one I'm not going to take? Put it back
You
in
put it at the
shuffle?
bottom of the deck.
No.
Oh, right. What to do? What to do? Because you're done, right, Kyle?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I will move 2, paying the 1 to move 2. And I will buy the shop and the cottage next to me. So they were both dirt related. The dirt cottage will cost me 3. The dirt shop will cost me 4, so that will be 7 in total. So I'll just give you this 10 and grab 2 back, because I still didn't pay the 1 to move, so that would make it 8 in total. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And a cottage and shop are 2 and 5, which will bring me up 7, so I'm at 47 money.
What happens when you hit 50?
You then just reset your counter, but at the 50 mark. And that is my turn. Because I bought twice and moved once, so Dylan, you get that. We are getting to
Cool.
the end of autumn. And the newest event is Mosquito Swarms Dampens Tourists. Each player pays 1 for every 2 buildings they own, rounded up. If it's autumn or winter, each player collects 1 for every 2 players they own, rounded down instead.
What? Could you?
So,
What?
each player, since it is autumn, every player collects $1 for every 2 buildings owned, rounded down. During the 1800s and 1900s, the mosquito problem often hampered tourism. In 1914, the state legalized the state legislator passed a bill known as the Country Mosquito Extermination Commission Law. So everybody count up your number of buildings.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Please don't
6.
count out loud because everybody is trying to count.
3, 5, 9, 12, 7.
Oh God!
It's for every 2, right?
We had 3
Yes,
coins.
rounded down. I gained 6.
Jeez, dear.
What?
Your money just rolled off the table.
That wasn't me. money over here.
And it rolled on.
I got 3.
How did it do that?
I'm not sure.
Let me make sure it's 3.
Also, just note, at the end of fall, that's the last time that you're going to gain income. You do not gain money at the end of winter.
Okay.
So don't rely on that last bit of money, because you get 1 prestige for every $10 you have in your hand.
Okay.
Alright, well, Dylan.
Oh, I need to go. Is that a space right there?
Where?
My green.
That weird corner? Yep.
I need to go 3. I always forget to put my cards back.
You only put them back as your action.
Oh, well, there's cards back as an action.
Yeah. It's not at the end of the season. It's as an action,
1,
put all
2,
your
3.
movement back to your hand.
And then I'm going to build a shop. Right there. And then I'm gonna play that and build on any empty lot.
Right.
And I'm going to do, what do you know? A shop.
Alright, so you built 2 shops in gravel, correct?
Yep.
Alright, that will get you 3 income each. So you go from 25 to 31.
There.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Good.
Is that it?
That would be my turn.
Alright, Kyle.
Turn.
Cool. I'm gonna move 1, but instead of paying, I have this green card that says use once. Instead of paying 2, I pay 1.
Alright.
So let me put his money up. I'm gonna spend 1, move here, and then.
Oh, that's a 1 per round, so you keep that to the side.
Oh, okay.
Yep. One time use will only have a 1 and an X. That has 1 X and a circle around it.
No, okay. So my other 2 actions is going to be building 2 shops.
Alright, and they are
Yeah.
grass.
Yep, both grass.
So
And-
8 in total.
Yep,
You go from 32 to 40.
and that's it.
Alright. What amalgamation proclamation do I want to do?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I focused a little too hard on my end of game cards.
Mm.
Been there.
Been there.
I always do that.
That's okay. I'm really enjoying learning how to play this game. It's very easy to understand, and yet super complicated in terms of all the strategies that you can get into.
And our first time on Tabletop Simulator.
And our first time on Tabletop Simulator. And zooming in is just really cool.
Yeah.
See.
Pay 1 to move 6. I will.
Nothing.
Nothing but
I
nice
will-
things.
I will buy the cottage in the sand for 4. Kyle, there's a stack of 4, please. So the cottage in the sand will get me 3 income. I am back to 0, but I have 50. This is the prestige token, but I'm just placing it here for nomenclature's sake. And then I will move... No, I won't move. I will pay -2 to upgrade any cottage to a Victorian. And I will do it for my sand Victorian over in that corner, for sand cottage. So I will pay 4 only. Increase my money by 1. Here is a 5 for a 1. And I will get a Victorian there. So I moved, I bought, and I double bought. That is it.
Okay. We are going to move 1, 2, 2. To the bird, it's 2, right? Is that where you want it to go?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to cost us a coin. I'm just going to set that over there. Missed again. Alright. Okay, and that's our first item. We have one of these that
Just draw
gets
2
us-
birds.
Draw 2 birds, along with the bird that we're getting. How do I recenter the board? There I go. Never mind. Let me draw my 3 tokens. Let's zoom in and flip them for you so you can see what they are. That's cool. That's the same.
And what's that?
Yep, that one is, we don't have him. Alright, so they go in the basket. And I believe after stopping on a bird space, in addition to drawing a bird token, you may draw an activity card.
At one time.
I think it's
That's
one.
a 1 time per round. That's a constant.
Oh, nice.
You
Whoa.
grab the whole discard.
Oh, yeah. Day.
So yes, that is a constant, but you can only do that once per round. So for some reason, if you were to move twice on a turn and land on 2 birds, no go.
Put that in our hand. Let's see what that is. That's cool. But we don't want to use that. We're going to use this one, right?
Yeah.
Build on an empty. We're going to use this activity card as our second action. Just build on an empty lot. And build right there. So
Eight plus 5 and give you 6. You
So
go
that-
from 34 to 40. You and Kyle have been
Cost me
absolutely tied this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Our card that was ignore the event card, was that a one-time only?
That was a one-time only, yes.
Here you go, Kyle. Is a stack of coins.
I got
Thank
it.
you.
I'll work on mastering that activity.
Oh, it's fine. That's not a big deal. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so that was our second action, correct? Yes.
You moved and you played a card.
So nothing adjacent. Collect, or you want to move again?
Want to move?
Let me move again, just up to there.
We can't do 2, but we can do 1 and 2.
Oh.
Let's take our card back.
Let's just take our card back. Okay, that's our action. We are done.
What do you mean, take your card back?
We took the retrieve cards action.
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you trying to draw back an action card? What the hell? All right. So
We failed
you
that
were
too.
you were the last in the round. Kyle, you get that. Everybody gets 2 action cards and their money. So Dylan, you will get 31.
And we're out of activity cards, so
Shuffle. Yep. So Dylan, there is 31. Kyle, Kyle and the 2 will get 40. Here's your stack 40, and I get 51.
I gave you your activity cards.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And I give you your money. All right, Kyle, start us off.
Let's change my stuff. Nice. This changed what I was gonna do, like completely. So, give me a minute. I'm gonna spin. Use this card. Upgrade any cottage to Victorian or any Victorian to a landmark.
Mm-hmm.
And-
-2.
Yeah, spin this 8 to do a landmark on the beach.
Cottage to Victorian, Victorian.
It's nice.
Discount.
And which one?
This
That
one.
Alright.
Nice.
Adjacent.
There we go.
And then that one's just built. So we can stack up.
Boom, boom, boom.
And
Yeah.
then, let's see.
Use our last 2 turns. Our last turn to try and upgrade.
Then
This round here.
I'm gonna use this upgrade a business
Yeah,
and
and
spin 4.
Until you land.
Um, right, so 5. That's 4. I'm gonna upgrade this business on the beach. So that's a +2, and then I get a beach card.
This and that. Too far.
You go from 40 to 42.
And then I'll grab my card in a minute.
Yep.
Because I'm also going to do
Go
1,
ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin 6. So spin one coin, and go here.
So that was our last one.
Yes.
And that's everything. Look at the beach card.
So we should be able to do one.
I'll just take this 4.
So the next sand one is 2 points for each of your businesses, a maximum of 6.
Oh, two points for each business or each pair?
For each business, maximum of 6 points. That's what the new upgrade for that is. So, so Jimmy would be able to get the max 6. I would only get 4. Kyle would get the max 6. Dylan would get nothing for it.
Okay.
All right.
Because he focused on the end goal and didn't upgrade.
Well,
I see.
mean, he may just
He's
have
doing
something that has
fine.
the most number of shops.
He's doing fine.
He definitely has a fuck ton of shops.
Yes.
All right, so
There.
We have to have 6 things. Which we want to do.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's us too.
This is an order.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My pen and ink thing.
all right.
It's
So I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, using my 5 card.
Hey, can anybody help me get out of this drawing mode that my yellow pen is in?
Look at the top left of your screen. You'll see a hand. Click the hand which says grab.
Got it. All right, that's better.
All right, so I moved 5. I'm playing this build or upgrade in any dirt or sand zones adjacent to your current space. So I will be building 2 cottages in the dirt, which will cost me 6. Kyle, I'm putting in a 10.
Okay.
I'll grab 4-1.
I was gonna go there. Yeah.
And then I will buy 2 cottages in the dirt, which will give me 4.
Oh, so adjacent is.
Adjacent is right next to. Since I am adjacent to the zones, I can build anywhere in the zone.
Got it. The card. Got it. Okay.
So I will gain 4. I will go to 55. And then I will play this card for my 3rd action to move me to an adjacent church, which will place me...
And what does a church do for us?
Churches don't do anything. It's more or
Just
less just,
location.
hey, this is a location, you can move close to it. So I want to move... there. That is my 3 actions.
We will move 2. Let me move my money out from underneath that card. I didn't save that. Move 2.
Oh my.
All right, fine. He can stay right there. And that cost us 1. And so we want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use this activity card.
Wait, no.
No.
Save it for the top part.
All right. So I think. All right. So we're just gonna upgrade this straight out with no discount. So that's an action to do that, correct?
Yes, it will cost you 5, and you go up by 6, so you go from 40 to 46.
Okay. And I will trade you a tenner for a fiver.
And are you grabbing that face up upgrade, sir? Because that seems pretty prominent.
Oh, that one?
Right. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Okay.
The next one is 2 points for each of your Victorians in gravel. 6 maximum.
Okay. So then our next. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna build a cottage. Just one, mind you. In that adjacent space.
3 money.
3?
It will. It cost you 4. It will give you 3. I brought you from 46 to 49.
Okay, and I think that's our turn. Yes, ma'am. You have no other lingering things.
We'll do 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Oh, do. Oh. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So we'll move over here. We'll upgrade that one, right? I guess I'll do both. I'll do both actions.
And
And then the last turn. Once more.
we're done.
That's our 3, yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1.
Turn air down.
And I'm gonna build a cottage. And
Cottage and
then-
gravel gets you no income.
Shoot.
Then I'm gonna do builder upgrade. Does the times 2 means I can do it twice, correct?
You can do either one of them one piece, or two, or one of them twice, or both of them once. That's what I meant.
I will do
Do we have one of those cards?
What?
Do we have to do something twice?
a
Yep.
diagonally
We had one at the beginning.
adjacent. So right next to it?
We have.
Whoop.
Let's see. You can either build or upgrade any buildings diagonally adjacent to your current space. So in any direction.
That.
There. And correct me if I'm wrong. There.
Also,
I don't know about that one. I'm going to say yes, but because it's like at a weird angle, I
don't know what to call that.
I would imagine that, like, there's dots on all these things. Those are probably the adjacent ones.
The dot means the player adjacent via the sidewalk, but that's kind of at a weird angle, so I don't want to say yes, but I don't want to say no. What do people think?
I wouldn't think so. I would think that the dots mean that you're adjacent no matter what.
But he can also do diagonal. That's what the card said.
Yes.
and
Oh,
then-
didn't mean to flip it.
One,
I would
two.
think diagonal means, like,
do both.
if I'm here, then I can do this
Yeah.
one. And this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Let me read my other cards. I wanted to
It
get
could
one.
be anywhere, but that's the one we want to do is worth the most, right?
Mhm.
Like he could do something at this one or that one, but I don't know. I wouldn't count that one because
Oh, jeez.
he would have like
What is that?
if he could naturally do something, or if he could do something, or if, like it'd be,
Oh, it's not ×2. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that, and then I'll
I mean, you literally
upgrade.
have all 3 of the other buildings that you can upgrade with.
I will upgrade.
That's what we got.
So that was another build, so that's gonna be 2. And then upgrading to a shop. A shop to a business costs 2, correct?
It costs whatever it says that it costs.
Shop to, oh,
So
3.
if it's a shop to a, if it's a shop to a building in gravel, it costs 2 to make a business.
Got it. So it's 2 to build, 2 to do that, so I get 1 back.
All right.
There's all the coin I'm spending.
Well, why don't you just keep one of the ones that you're...
Yes. Smart.
And is that everything?
That would be everything.
All right. So since Kyle started, I'll take that. The tracker will move to the middle of winter, and this is our second to last round. The event! Collecting Cape May diamonds becomes popular pastime. Each player collects $2 for each Victorian and landmark. If it's winter, collect 1 per Victorian and landmark instead. I gain $1.
Landmarks. So,
For Victorian and landmark.
Yes, but a landmark does not count as a Victorian, so you can't
Right.
get double
Right.
money off of that. It
Ah,
kind of like
okay.
replaces it.
Is that it?
So do we do... Oh, there's 2 turns left. I thought we were on the last one of winter.
Where's
Nope,
my-
this is the second to last.
$3. Oh,
All right,
good stuff.
I'm gonna use this 4. I'm gonna make it a 3, and I'm going to buy this cottage. It is a gravel cottage. It will cost me a penny. And for my last turn, my last action,
So I missed the event card. What's happening with that?
how many landmarks and how many cottages, or, landmarks and Victorians do you have?
The Victorian upgraded to a landmark. It's just a landmark, right?
Is just a landmark.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 4, 4.
And you gain 4 money.
Cool.
And I'm going to use this card to upgrade a cottage to a Victorian. And I'm going to do it in my dirt area.
Okay. I guess so.
So cottage to a Victorian, but it costs -2, so it will only cost me 3. Can you get that last coin, please? And it will give me 1 monies. So that doesn't really matter now. Yep, that's my turn.
Gee. 30. Oh, is that you?
Yes, that was, I moved, bought, and bought again.
Right. Well, then let's move. 1, 2, 6. costs 1. Alright, we'll set that aside. And we want to build 2 actions to build. Build 2 casas.
Alright, so 2 cottages in the dirt. You get 2 overall monies for each, which will bring you up to 53.
So that costs is 6 to build total. So let's make that 2. So I need to send 6 and plus the 1, we'll get 3 back. One of these days I'll make my own mind. No, put that back.
Hey, it worked though. Oh, is he putting it in? We're
much
taking
do you need?
you back.
I was trying to take $3 out of the bag.
Okay,
I'll
here.
stop
I
now.
got you. There.
Thank you.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to put them in. My bad.
Okay. Cool. So that's our turn, right? That's our 3 things. Yeah. Dylan, your go.
Got it. I'm gonna move 7.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade any.
Nice.
That
Upgrade adjacent.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't go that way.
Oh, that's right.
One way.
These are adjacent to us.
Oh,
You
beta
have
cars!
to come out like to here.
Okay, this one to landmark. So Victorian. This one to the car. Okay, that one. Yeah.
Oh,
So how many do we
move to start. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still 7 away.
Nice.
Convenient.
have? So we're good.
And I'm buying that spot.
Okay.
Oh,
Get you no money.
I need to break a 10.
How much? Okay, so the cottage cost
popular.
you 1. Why don't you give him 5, sir? That's a pile of pennies.
I've been doing ones for me because it's just I don't know. Don't spend 5 on
Did you
anything.
pay your? Did you pay your 1, sir?
Oh, so
Dylan?
Yes, I did pay.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you pay your 1 for the
Yes.
cottage?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
That was the 1 out of the 10.
Oh,
Well,
got it.
why do you use that card?
Which card?
This one.
To get so I could get to there, because otherwise I couldn't go backwards.
Oh yeah, that's the move. Okay.
And I do believe that's 3.
Yep. Card, move, and buy.
All 3 of my
bonus.
things is gonna be to put a landmark there.
Yeah.
So first I'm gonna spend 1 to put the building there. Spend 3 to put the Victorian there. And then use that card to upgrade an adjacent Victorian to a landmark for -3. Spend 7 to put a landmark there.
Both built there and
And
there.
then the last.
So there's my 1, there's my 3, there's my 7.
No.
Your total currency goes up by 1.
Either or.
Yee, but like that's the end game, man.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Grade 1.
All
yeah, it
right.
kind of sucks that it doesn't
Last
affect it.
turn. That goes there. That goes there. And what's the last event? Hear ye, hear ye. Central fire!
No!
Shit. Ah,
Why?
So,
Oh, that's convenient.
here... Here...
What was it up to like here? Or is
I
it there?
nice.
think it was up to there.
Yeah, it's all right there.
Yep.
How do you
Whoa.
get these not snap?
They don't snap when you, like, put them down,
There.
but they
Yeah.
snap if you rotate them while...
That's a
I already...
big fire.
Oh, it's central fire. Alright. Well, the turn is who's ever's. I guess it's a good thing that Dylan bought his too.
Oh, it's our
Yeah.
turn. Sorry.
That's some timing right
Um,
there.
All right, so we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, and we're gonna build. That's our second action.
Mm-hmm.
And build wherever.
And then we're gonna build wherever
Put in sand. Uh-huh.
there. So that is costing a total of 4 and 2 is 6. So I will take a 10. Well, maybe. And get 4 back. Ah, did it.
Yay!
That's going to prove much more difficult. Did somebody pull me 4 out of there? I'm impaired, apparently.
And points do we get?
Show off.
And what did you buy for that card?
We built a cottage.
All right, so that gets
You
you.
built
six.
Built one in the sand and one in the grass.
Yes, I got the grass one first. I didn't get the sand. So you're up to 60.
Okay, and then I believe that's the end of our turn.
All right, Dylan.
Hmm.
There.
Yeah, look at those cards.
Well, that boy has got a lot of activity cards in his hand.
I'm gonna activity card to put myself here. And then I'm gonna move 4.
I'm the nearest player.
Oh, I thought any player I could choose.
It says space to the nearest player.
Might I be the nearest player?
He was
Alright.
right here. I'm
Yeah, I know.
3 spaces away.
My bad. I thought he was red for a minute there.
So, Dylan, would you like to take back that card?
Gimme. Although I now don't have. Where is?
You also have the most victorious.
Oh, that's very far away.
I'm
Oh.
forgetting about my upgrade card.
I'm
that
gonna
makes
take
Victorian
2 of
shit.
these cards and keep 1. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
The 4 people, the land really built up.
That's 1.
Our adventure
to...
Well, I guess we'll keep
Oh. Either way, I can't do it, so... That goes
it comes
back in
this-
there. And that's going to move me to here. And then,
Birds.
money
and then I get a bird.
because he hasn't rated any of all these cheats.
Yeah.
And then I will 6 it.
Every $10.
And I can't build, but I'm there.
Alright, Kyle.
Not gonna do a whole lot. Would this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah.
Where were you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
I'll spend 5. Get a bird. Why not? And then I'm gonna draw 2 of these.
We could have done a more strategy upgrade.
Yeah.
If we weren't trying to get that bonus card. But the bonus card beat, so.
This one back and use this one to upgrade any cottage to a Victorian. Actually, I don't think I have any that are cottages. Nope. So never mind. I guess I'll just take 3.
And I'll take $3. Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
How do we use
While I am on my space, I will upgrade the cottage to a Victorian, which will cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just putting this in front of me for now. So that's that. And then I will use this card to cost 3 less to buy an adjacent Victorian to a landmark. So it will cost me 7, which in total technically makes my total amount to 10. So I will just toss a 10 instead. So there's the 10 right there, Kyle, if you want that.
Yeah, folks. Yeah.
like that?
Uh-huh.
Ah. Do I take a chance?
Yeah.
Or do I...
It's the last thing you can do, so.
Well, here's the thing. This is the last thing of the last turn, and I'm the last play. I
Yeah.
have $40. So I either keep the 40 and try and get a prestige out of having 40 instead of 38, or I can spend 2 to move 1 and get myself a bird.
Get you a bird. How many birds you got?
Get
I
you a
only got
bird.
3 birds.
Get
Yeah,
you a
can get
bird.
Birds.
You can get a whole set. Look at that.
Oh, I can get a set of 4. The highest is 7. I'm gonna spend the 2. I'm not gonna be money hungry. I've kind of been money hungry this whole game. So I'll move the 1, and I'll get myself a burb. All right. So we are going to tally up the point totals. Everybody put your character that was on your player marker on the 0 of the income. Yes, Kyle, that will work.
Yeah,
put-
of course. Just put everyone by the side.
Wait, what are we supposed to do?
Get your character from your player marker. I grabbed it
Got it.
and put it at the 0. So we all start at 0.
It's a fight!
We will all start at 0, and we will do the charts on the board first. So, at the top right, it says Victorians and landmarks. So, we'll just go in player order. Since Dylan started the game, we're going to start with Dylan.
Got
Dylan,
it.
How many Victorians do you have in gray?
None.
Alright, no points. How many Victorians do you have in green?
I have no Victorians.
Okay, so we'll skip by all of that. And do you have any landmarks?
No landmarks.
We'll skip by all of that. Kyle, do you have any Victorians in gray?
I have 1 Victorian in gray.
You get 1 point. Do you have any in green?
Yes, I have 1.
You get 2 points. Have any in brown?
Yes, I have 1.
You get 3 points. And do you have any in sand?
No.
Alright. Me. I have 1 Victorian, I believe, overall, so I just get the 1 point of it being gray. And
you have a landmark, not a...
no, I have a landmark, not Victorian. My apologies. So yeah, I do have Victorians. My apologies. I have 1 in brown and 1 in sand. So I will get a 3 and a 4, so I will get 7. And I didn't get your 4 from that, so you were actually at 10.
My 4 for what?
Oh no, you have a landmark there.
Yeah, it's a landmark.
Alright, so Jimmy and Suzanne.
No Victorians.
Anywhere?
Period.
We've got a
Alright,
land.
so-
We have a landmark.
Okay, so now Kyle, do you have any landmarks in gray?
Yes.
That is 5 points. You will go from 6 to 11. Any in green?
No.
Any in brown?
No.
Any in sand?
Yes.
Alright, so 11 to 22. Me, I have the 1 I have the 1 landmark in gray, which will get me 5, bringing me to 12. And Jimmy and Suzanne, any landmarks anywhere?
1 landmark in the sand.
Alright, so you will go 11 points. Alright, so that is that. Now, total buildings in areas. Dylan, how many buildings do you have in green? Or, sorry, gravel.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me move the fire out of the way so you can see
5,
better.
6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9. Double check my count. No, less than 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Opens and good.
No, it is 9.
Alright, Kyle, how many do you have in gravel?
3.
Alright, how many do I have in gravel? 1, 2, 3. And Suzanne and Jimmy.
1.
Alright, so Dylan, you will get 12.
Yay!
And Kyle, you and I split the second place rounded down. So you will get 4, I will get 4.
Okay.
You go to 26. And I will go to 16. Dylan's going to stand up. Right, now for green. Dylan, how many do you have in green?
I have 1 in green.
Alright, Kyle.
4? Yeah, 4.
Alright, me. 1, 2, 2. And Jimmy and Suzanne.
2.
So, Kyle, you get 10. So 26 to 36. And then Suzanne and I will split the 6, each getting 3. I go to 19, you guys go to 14. Alright. Dylan, how many in dirt?
It should be 1 for everything else.
Okay. Kyle, how many in dirt?
2.
Me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Dylan and Suzanne? Or Kyle and Jimmy and Suzanne. So 5 you said?
Yeah.
5.
Alright, so I get the 8, and you guys get the 4. So my 19 goes to a 27, Your 14 goes to an 18. And then in sand, Dylan, you said 1?
1.
All right, Kyle,
2.
Adam.
Insane.
me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Jimmy and Suzanne.
Wait, don't you just have 4? Because these are third.
Oh yeah, there's a dirt. Sorry, my bad. 4. I am not trying to inflate my numbers.
Oh, you're good.
5 in the sand.
All right, so you guys get 4, I get 2. You go from 18 to 22, I go from 27 to 29. All right, so that is everything in that top corner. Now, everybody look at your birds.
Oh boy.
My 2 birds.
My 3
Oh,
birds.
really?
Oh,
have
I
to
was
get
grabbing
a
out a yellow.
fucking
Why?
pair? All right, so separate these in a way that you make them collections.
I have 2 separate birds.
So
3 separate birds.
yours is simplest. If you have 2 separate birds, you will make them a collection of 2, giving you 2 points. You go from 12 to 14.
I want to see all your birds over here.
Kyle, you're making it a collection of 3.
Yeah, I don't have any other way of doing it.
So you will gain 5 points, going from 36 to 41. I have a collection of 3 and a collection of 1, giving me 5 and 1, total 6, going from 29 to 35. And I think they're gonna take a while doing their thing because they got a lot of birds.
They.
We have one with a question mark.
That's the Hindenburg.
No, the one below it. Whoops.
Oh, that's a wild.
That's the Hindenburg. I love that.
That counts for anything.
So I don't know what the combinations are supposed to be.
So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make this a collection of 5, and that will give you 10 points. And then you can make these 2 collections of 1, giving you 1 apiece. Or
Right.
you can do like 2 sets of 3 and a 1, which will give you 2 5-pointers and a 1-pointer. Any combination that you choose.
So 12 points plus the Hindenburg.
The Hindenburg is automatically 3.
Okay, so 15 total.
All right. So that brings your 22 to a 37, getting you in the middle of us.
Birds.
All right. So now we will do everybody's bonuses, starting with Dylan. Dylan, show us your bonuses. All right. So this one, have the most commercial buildings, shops, or businesses in the gravel zone. How many shops do you have in the gravel zone?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
And these are non-upgraded.
5. Oh, 1, 2, 3,
Because commercial means the lowest.
5.
No, commercial is just that typing. It's shop or business.
Oh,
1,
shop
2,
or
3,
business. My
4, 5,
apologies.
6.
Yeah.
All right, so you have 6. Kyle has
Definitely have-
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else is competing you, so yes, you do have the most. Plus 2 if you also have the most cottages in this zone. You have the most cottages. You have
1, 2, 3.
You have 2. I have
3.
Oh, you
and
have 3. I have 2.
Wait, he gets 0.
Jimmy has 1, and you have 0. So yes, you get an additional 2. You gain 10 points from that card, bringing 14 to 24. What is your other card?
I don't
5
remember.
points. Have at least 1 commercial building in each of the 4 zones. You kind of spread yourself out all around, so
Yep, I made sure to put 1 in each.
He
yes,
does have 1 in each.
yes. And then plus 2 if you have at least 2 businesses in one of the zones. You only have
I have
one
one
business, so
business.
no for that. So you get 5 points for that. 24 to 29. Kyle, what are your 2 cards?
Mine. I didn't even check the plus 2s.
Alright, so we'll do the 5 first. Have at least 1 Victorian or landmark in each of the 4 zones. You have a Victorian in gray. You have a Victorian in green. You have a
Yeah.
Victorian in brown and sand. You do have a Victorian in each. And then +2 if you have at least 2 Victorians in 1. You have 2 Victorians in gray, so you gain 7 points. Your 41 goes to a 48. Your second card, 8 points if you have at least 1 Victorian or landmark have at least 1 Victorian or landmark and at least 1 commercial building in all 4 zones. Well, we already know you have the Victorian because we counted that. And then 1 commercial. I see 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And you have a business in the sand. So you have 8 for that. And the +2 is at least 2 of these buildings are adjacent to another of your buildings within the same zone.
And these 2 are adjacent?
Yes.
Which I didn't even...
Adjacent does not count for across the street, but you do have your business and your shop next to each other.
Okay. Which I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even see the...
It just happened.
Yeah, I didn't even see the +2s at the bottom.
So we will grab your prestige token, put that right there, and since you got 10 in total, 8 + 2, your 48 goes to a 58. My 2 cards. Y'all bought shit on the left-hand side! Because I had to have the most buildings in the region depicted, and I made sure I did!
Oh.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in that region. I own the left side.
That's fine, we own the rights.
And then +2 if you have the most Victorians in the region. I have 2 Victorians, but that ties with Kyle, so I don't get the bonus for that, so I only get the 8. So my 35 goes to a 43. And then my other one, which was a 10-pointer, is have at least 8 buildings adjacent or diagonally adjacent to a bird space, which I bought with that last property. At the very end. I got my 10, bringing my 43 to a 53.
That's awesome.
I needed that last bird space, which is why I had to ask for clarification. Because I was allowing Dylan to buy that one, but only if that rule was agreed upon, because that is a weird space.
Yeah.
Alright, those were my 2 cards. And last but not least, having the most bird tokens for 8 points, you definitely got that. So
we did not get the +2 bonus.
The +2 is
7 species.
Alright, so your 37 goes to a 45. And then
I just thought you wanted birds.
Most on the right. I believe 1, 2, 3,
we got
4,
Dylan by
5,
1.
You beat Dylan by 1?
Yeah.
Did you get the other one, getting the most Victorians?
No, because we have no Victorians.
Alright, so
And
you will
Kyle has
8.
1, so...
I will take your 50, put that over here with us, and bring your 45 to 53. Oh god, you and I are tied. And last but certainly not least, money. Every $10 is 1 prestige point.
I also have 4 prestige points for one.
Oh yeah, and your cards that you got for upgrade. So I got 4 points that as well.
I get 4 points.
All right, Dylan, you go from 29 to 33. Kyle, you said you got a 4-pointer. So 58 to 62. I got a 4-pointer. So 53 to 57. And Jimmy and Suzanne?
We got 1 point for having 10. And did we score these cards?
That's what we're doing right now.
Okay. So 6, and we don't have a Victorian in the dirt, so 6.
So 6 points, bringing your 53 to a 59. And now we do the money. I apologize.
Okay, we got 1.
All right, so
60.
you'll go from 59 to 60. Dylan, how many
4.
times? All right, so you will go from 33 to 37. Kyle,
3.
62 to 65, and 4. I have 4, so 57 to 61. Kyle, you win with 65. I have 61. Jimmy and Suzanne have 60, and Dylan has 37.
Dupa.
That
What a
was
good learning game.
Good game.
That was a good game.
What did
I
you
should
guys
not
think?
have
What did
picked
you
the
like about
10
it?
pointer.
What did you
And I'm
like
sorry.
about it?
What did you say, Suzanne?
What did you like about the game?
I wish I did not give myself such a big challenge at the beginning. I was scrambling for those birds at the very end, and I couldn't focus on anything else. But it's good.
I
Yeah,
really
I got-
like. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I got both of my challenge cards done like within the 3rd turn or something.
Wow.
So then I just
Whoa.
got to like relax and just buy everything else.
Nice.
I focused too much on challenge card.
My challenge cards kind of conflicted because I needed the left and the birds, and then all of you just went to the left for some reason, and I'm like, fuck.
Well,
That's
I had
good,
like
you did.
I had
Yeah,
like a
I think
route
we
planned for
focused
everything.
on our get all the cards, get all the most houses on the left. To our detriment, we focused on that bonus card. We should have upgraded to some Victorians instead. And I think if we'd sacrificed that bonus, we would have done better.
And I think if we were at a table and we could actually see our birds and see how close we were for that, we probably would have
Yeah,
got birds.
it's obviously
can-
playing it via the game. The video game does take a little bit out of it.
If
Or it's just this is the first playthrough, so like I really wasn't paying attention to end game
No,
points
I don't think
because I just there's too
anybody
much to
was.
remember. You know,
I don't
and
think
then-
anybody was min-maxing anything.
Yeah.
Dylan's just throwing his shit.
I'm throwing birds.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you guys
birds,
right,
that's cool.
if you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
right click,
I don't know.
if you guys right click on your like little yellow bag there and press search, you can actually see all of your birds then. Yeah, I know you guys are on a Mac, so I guess it's like command click, I think.
Or are they all out now?
You have to put your birds back in your bag. I did not know
I-
about the search thing, so I apologize.
Yeah, I
That's
put them
okay.
in there.
But I think there's a learning curve with any game, even if it's on electronic or on the table. You know, just never, like there was too much for me to recognize and remember, so I was focusing on the turn sequences and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like the end game. If I'd have thought about how they what I liked was the points at the end game, how they reversed in the
Yeah.
Victorians and landmarks. You get more money for the beachfront, but then buildings you get more money for being out in the gravel or more
Mm-hmm.
points at the end.
So buy cheap property up front, but buy expensive property down low.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're doing that gameplay, you're probably not able to focus on your bonus objectives and stuff like that.
Right, and
It's all where do you want to get your points from? Your bonuses, on the field, birds.
Yeah. like if we had bagged that bonus card, even with just 3 turns left, we could have made a bunch of Victorians and landmarks and done
Mhm.
probably better.
I unfortunately focused a little bit too much on money. I literally have $50 to spend right now. If I bought just like an extra Victorian or landmark, yeah, I just focused too much on money. I have money, I just don't have renown for it.
Makes points.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why. Like as soon as I finished my objectives, I just kind of went up here and started buying everything, and then like that last 2 turns, I just didn't do anything besides just try and hoard money.
Our gameplays weren't wrong. We were literally within a
Oh, no, we-
5-point loop.
Yeah,
and now we know what the more expansive thinking is.
Yeah.
Like two landmarks on the beachfront get you 22 points if you have the most in that zone. You know, so
No.
that
The
game-
2 left-hand columns just count for yourself. So
Yeah.
if you have 2 landmarks, You get 22 points no matter what.
Oh, that's okay. I see. And then the other
It's the
side is
two right-hand most
Yeah.
that you compete
Yeah.
with others.
So yeah, we really would have killed it if we'd focused on just the last 4 turns on.
Is don't get you any points at the end of the game unless you have a specific thing to do so, but they do get you those upgrade cards which get you farther in the game.
Yeah. This is very cool. I'm totally down on this game.
Well, thanks for playing this one, you guys.
But
No, I had fun.
This
you
is
know
cool.
what else? You know what else is down with this game?
What?
But
Oh, he flipped it! That flip
I
was
was
so
gonna do it.
sad. That flip was.
Oh,
Yeah.
That didn't
You know,
flip.
That
just
that
flipped.
wasn't.
I was messing around with oak and iron on this table simulator yesterday, and I realized you can flip the table. You get upset, you can just flip the table over.
It's really fun.
Yes, but it does keep
Oh,
everything.
come
if you,
on!
If you reset it, so.
I didn't know you could do that.
can you put it back for a second?
Here, I'll screen.
I'm gonna boomerang it.
Oh, there you go.
Alright. Don't do anything.
Nobody's touching anything.
Let me do it one more time.
Then make it go away.
Tell me when.
Wait. Meow.
Was that the cue?
No.
Okay, I was about to flip.
Flip it. Sorry.
Oh man, real good.
Oh, cool.
This is the saddest flip ever.
It's just a break.
The past few times I've actually flipped, and it's
Alright,
annoying.
so we're giving it a call.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you
Yes,
for
we
joining
are.
us.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.